All right, gashcap versus long, PS2. Let's go.
Well,
How you doing, man?
there's my run. 1-2 as always.
Hey man, you got to play 4 sides, so it's all good.
That's so true. Straight up, almost got that revenge on Levi. I could have had it too. I just had a very terrible recovery on that. A very terrible air dodge off stage on Town and City. A little too low, and K-Rool couldn't make it back. And you know, if he couldn't, then nobody could.
Yep.
That's upsetting. I had a really good comeback game too, but you're not here to watch about my game. You're here to watch gashcap and AbLong.
Pretty even game thus far.
It's I guess. Actually, I'm kind of. It's like mid-range focus on the short versus mid-range focus on the long. Right here, I would think.
Yeah. That'll take it. Sephiroth being so light.
Yeah, but like you notice how he went up? He did the up tilt before the guy was even on. If you just held ledge a bit and just made a decision instead of, I bet you Samus has a setup that all covers every option or something. But still, sometimes you just gotta think about taking it slow. If I'd have taken it slow that game, I would have not, air dodged. I'm gonna be thinking about that one for a while. That's so true. So true. These tags always get me. Like, why is he Gruh?
We had a dude in the esports league named Gruh on the other team, and we took it and ran with it.
That's funny. Golly, Samus can make that back. My word. Yeah.
Brave counter there. It almost got him.
Yeah, it did. I mean, go for it for Sephiroth. At least with the straight up recovery, he's pretty fine, especially with one wing angel. But there we go. I like to see that. That's what I'll do off stage sometimes. Hey, I'm sorry, that's my phone and my controller over there. You can pass that back this way. Try to see. Can I control it up? You don't got to keep it over there. It's okay. All right, we're back. Oh God.
Gash disadvantage here. Oh, the counter gets him back on stage, though. That's pretty big.
I know Sephiroth. Of all the DLC, Sephiroth is the least cheater to me, and even so, he's got the counter that counters no matter what. I just really like.
I'd say either him or Byleth.
I just really like Sephi gameplay. Byleth definitely felt like cheating when she first came out, but yeah, nowadays she's not so much to talk about.
Know to play Dash tag almost taken it, but not quite on Samus.
Yeah. Is Samus medium, right?
Samus is, I think, medium heavy, like a little heavy.
Okay, I wouldn't know, but
And Sephiroth is super light for whatever reason. Yeah, even though he's like
jacked
and like god of death.
Yeah, the one-winged angel.
I've never played FF7. I need to play it though.
I can't do JRPGs. The closest thing I get is the Mario and Luigi series. Oh, a little early on that spike. Never played a Metroid game either, so.
Yeah, me neither.
Here, Dread was super good.
I haven't played any FF games, but I've played Earthbound, so I guess if I can get through Earthbound, I can get through I haven't finished Earthbound.
I played Golden Sun like a little bit in 5th grade, and then never again. That's where Isaac is from, if you don't know. Isaac, the assist trophy with the big hands.
The big hand guy.
Yeah. Oof.
I always call him the master hand whenever I see him on the stage.
There's that one coming. Yeah, I was just paying attention.
Stage will take it.
Straight up.
One for long.
Oh, it's Dark Samus. We were wrong the entire time. Because they're so different. Yeah. It'd be really funny if they actually had like minute different stats. I believe. Like,
they do have really small differences, but they're so like. I think they're so like marginal that.
I think Dark Pit and Pit are like that. I know Dark Pit's like stronger attacks.
Yeah, Dark Pit's side B sends it like a lower angle, I think, than Pit's side B, something like that. But I think Pit's has more super armor. I don't know. It's very like small, minute differences that really don't make a difference in the long run.
So true. Now, if you attention, fellas, if you would have played Kid Icarus Uprising 2013 for the Nintendo 3DS, you would know that Dark Pit has the power to fly all on his own after absorbing the powers of Pandora, I believe. He got the ability to fly on his own. Pit cannot fly of his own power. He has to use Palutena or another goddess's power to do so. So every time Pit does his upbeat recovery, that is not his own. However, Dark Pit can. Because...
Well, I didn't know Kid Icarus was a franchise until Smash, so...
Really? Well, I mean,
dropped some knowledge on me.
It technically wasn't until Brawl, so... It's so funny to me that the brawl design came first, and then they're like, you know what, that looks good. Let's do a game based off that. Yeah, the brawl design for Pit was straight up like, he was a sprite before that, and then he has a Dark Pit alt in Brawl, but again, Dark Pit wasn't even a character. It was just Sakurai saying, let's make a Dark Angel, and then it's just so funny the order of operations there.
I know. Roy was the same in Melee.
Was he?
Melee came out before Roy's before Binding Blade.
I think that's in America though. I'm pretty sure like in Japan he was still there. Maybe. Yeah, you might have to.
I know like Marth was a character, but he only ever got a Japanese release.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think Roy was that way.
I could be wrong. Smash is a really cool game series when it comes to lore like that. Everyone knows the Metal Gear trophy with the woman and when you spawn with a bomb.
Yeah, there's that, and Rare's first representation was in Melee. There was a perfect dark cloaking device in Melee as an item.
That's funny.
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff like that. I'm still waiting on Smash to add Conquer in for the next game. I will drop everything to become a Conquer main.
He's the only one who gets like full voice lines. Like he'll have subtitles appear on screen.
You guys haven't played Conquer? It's such a great game.
I'm just not into this. I'm not into 64. There's only one 64 platformer for me, and it's Super Mario.
Yeah. So
yeah, I've played Banjo. I'm just not a fan. I don't know what it is. Not my cup of tea. I'll tell you what it was. It's nostalgia, and I didn't even have a 64. I played Super Mario 64 DS growing up, and I'm gonna be honest, I never got anywhere close to 100 stars. Movement in that game is so limited sometimes.
Yeah.
So all that parkour and stuff, the Switch stars they made, it's just hard to get.
Yeah, first time I played 64 was on the Wii when they had like the
virtual console. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Okay, I was very internet restricted growing up. I did not know the idea of like a virtual console, probably until like the Switch era. And I was like, oh my god, you can do that? And it turns out they've been doing that for 10, 20 years.
Yeah,
that's so funny to me.
Emulators and all that, cool stuff. Too bad Nintendo hates it when you emulate their games.
Too bad Nintendo hates it when you have fun with anything but what's modern. Not paying much attention to the gameplay right now. Looks like Sephiroth's on a disadvantage, but a few good gimps off the side might give him for Dark Samus. Dark Samus is floatier than Samus, I believe. I don't know, though. Could just be thinking because of his idle animation.
The only thing I know different about them, besides like the obvious like cosmetic differences, is Dark Samus has a different roll animation than Samus. She just like slides across instead of like actually rolling.
All right. Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, that counter surprisingly hit at the end.
You just need a little tap. Oh, almost breaks the shield.
Yeah, that
I'm just saying, if that was me, my shield would have broke.
I've been caught one too many times over that in friendlies with Gash.
And they're always friendlies with Gash. That's real funny. Some characters you play does not feel like a friendly. Some people you play does not feel like a friendly. With Gash, man, I love that guy. Actually, as far as Abel can make it out tonight, he was just doing homework relentlessly until his matchups, which is...
Yeah. I wonder who's like Sudoku that is right there.
This is... Let's see. This looks like a programming
some like data structures class or something?
This is some sort of programming assignment. This is not quite... whatever, there's a bunch of them back there. It's just so funny to me that kids will just litter like that.
Java's not here at all, is he?
No, he's not.
I figured that'd be Java's if anybody is.
No, there's a bunch of copies back there. This was left from a class. We are playing in a classroom for those who don't know. Although if you're watching the stream and you don't know that, how you doing? Ooh.
Oh. I just realized it's really even game right
now.
Yeah,
Gash.
Oh man, almost. That was really close. But yeah, AbLong will take that set, and I will be headed out of here because I gotta wake up early tomorrow.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
My 8 a.m. was canceled. The guy knows.